I've always been a student of history, and we don't study history for names and dates. It's so we can learn its lessons so that the mistakes in the past don't come back to bite us in the future. Now, what I'm immediately here for is, of course, the aftermath of this killing that occurred 40 years ago, and the fact that it has not yet been fully developed in terms of what happened. I have a pretty good idea of what did, but on today's application, let me just say this. We have given to our officials through Homeland Security and through the Patriot Act powers to officially do things that were done off of the record and in a dangerous fashion that have led us here today. Dr. King was murdered with a professional team, two-man team with an offset spotter and an on-the-site spotter. Ray and about 4 or 5 others were opportunistic scapegoats. There were handlers who were designed and trained to be invisible with preposterous names so they would be looked at as non-existent. And we have some very grave problems with what went on in this case in terms of what we've done to look at it. Everybody thinks a sniper would be hanging out of a window. A shooter maybe, but not a sniper. You're not supposed to see him. Questions that may be asked: if Dr. King did not come out of the backside of the Lorraine Motel, why would the sniper be waiting for him at the backside of the Lorraine Motel? If we have a situation where you have a bullet that you can analyze and you don't, and then 30-some years later it turns out the bullet does not come out of the gun that you say is Ray's, you've got some questions. We have an inability to find out who actually did this, but we can find out what happened and we can take steps so it does not happen again.